Now that's what I call a plan.
What's up everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to this commentary playthrough of Final Fantasy X, the Pbirdman mod. So as you would have seen, things have progressed a little bit since the last session because there was a lot of cutscene and story to get through before the next boss battle. So what I've done is basically farm for some more items. I said that the previous one would be the last one, but then there were things I forgot about. So let's have a quick look here. So things like, let's say, Light Curtain, I basically had none left, and I think for the battles ahead, for the final sets of battles, that's going to be pretty relevant, so I decided to get some of those. I got some more of these along the way. Chocobo Feathers was something that I was really lacking. I didn't go for Chocobo Wing Steals. I'm not sure if I should. I mean, it seems like a bit of a difficult steal, but we'll just we'll see how that goes. So got some Chocobo Feathers. I picked up some more stuff like Mega Phoenixes. They could be useful. Some Mega Potions, restocked High Potions, Phoenix Downs, and one thing that I hacked into my save, actually two things I hacked into my save. Where is it? Albed Potion. So something I've said to Pbirdman for quite some time is that basically he's made it way too difficult to get Albed Potions after Beacon, and it's something that he's going to fix for the public release. So now, instead of flying to Beacon and stealing them and doing all that kind of shit, I just hacked them into my save. So I definitely saved myself a bit of time with this stuff, but I did have to spend a little bit of time doing some actual stealing. So the Chocobo Feathers and Light Curtain and stuff, they're all like legit steals, but there's a few things I hacked in to make my life easier that will be easier for you guys too when you actually play the public release. So yeah, so that's that. Of course, there are some important things that I didn't get. So one of the things I hilariously missed, which is probably one of the first times I've ever done it since like the first playthrough, was Albed Primer number 20. So this was the one where I went into the room in Albed Home, and because of the smoke, and well, because my memory failed me, I didn't realize there was an Albed Primer in there. And it's actually one of the few missable ones. So I had to hack this back into my save. This one you normally get from the Omega Ruins, but I kind of want to enter there completely fresh. So even if it's just right by the save sphere, I thought let me just hack it in while I'm here anyway, because it's very easy to do. And so I have all 26 of my Albed Primers, and this is something you guys should definitely do when you're playing through as well. Once you have the airship, you can get most of them back, of course, but for primers like number 20, you want to make sure that you get them while you're in Albed Home, otherwise you're kind of screwed. So those are the kind of things I did. So I've activated the Asilo, whatever the thing that he's got.
The final showdown with Sheen. I say let's get this show on the road.
The final showdown with Sheen. It never gets old. So yeah, I did this, and I've uncovered all of these locations. What we'll do is I'll talk to Rin first to see what happens when you present the 26 primers to him, because normally you get underdog secrets, which are very powerful for mixes. So I feel like Pbirdman would have taken that away, and we'll have a look at some of the stuff that you can get with these secret locations on the map and see if he's changed any of that as well. So a little bit of work to do before we head on to the Sin battles that's coming up. So let's do it. Here we go. Okay, we still get underdog secret 99. Interesting. Dragui, huh? So I guess maybe what you can mix using the underdog secrets has changed. I looked it up in the Unalesca session, but obviously I forget now, because I didn't have the underdog secrets. I wasn't looking for that specific item in the mix list. Okay, so we can get double overdrive now. That's pretty cool. Nice. And defensively, okay, it didn't help with anything defensively. Alright, fine. So that's something that hasn't changed, but we'll have to mix together a couple of underdog secrets to see what happens in battle. So next up, we'll do the rounds and we'll check what kind of equipment we can get with our secret locations. So I put in Victorious, Godhand, and Masamune. Or no, it was Murasame actually. So wait, Barge Temple. I feel like that again. That's post game, so I won't do that right now. So we'll start with Besaid Ruins. Okay, I think this was victorious. There it is. Okay. I feel like this is probably the same. I don't think changing it is going to make a huge difference. Like, yeah, it's a decent armor, but not the greatest armor of all time. So that's fine. That's the same. I feel like if there's one that's changed, it's probably the Murasame, because that had half MP cost, if I remember correctly. And that's pretty powerful in that sense. So I feel like he probably took that away. But other than that, I don't think there was anything like spectacular here. I think actually there might have been an evading counter weapon in one of these. That is probably not an evading counter anymore. Dragon Killer. Yeah, so this was the Murasame, I think. Now it's a Dragon Killer. Okay. Double overdrive. Oh, it's definitely better than this, so... Yeah, okay. I guess I can live with that. That's not too bad. I mean, Auron's got plenty of MP these days anyway. So I'm not super worried about MP anymore for him. So, not too bad. I think this was the Kimari one. Dragoon Lance. Dragoon Lance used to have evading counter. Don't tell me Kimari is the first person to get evading counter in the game. Surely not. Ah, okay. So this is like the next best alternative after evading counter, I guess, where you can counter pretty much any hit that you receive that isn't a counter. Okay. That's not bad. That could be useful. So they're not quite as good as the vanilla, but they're not useless either. So I guess it's pretty balanced. Double overdrive for Auron's pretty cool. Mihen Ruins. This one, I don't remember what you get, actually. There we go. Sonar. Initiative? I think this will be our first initiative weapon, actually. Ah, okay. It's annoying, I've got all these abilities that I'd like, but they're all on different weapons. So First Strike, Alchemy, Initiative. Damn it. I'm wondering if I should see if there's a way to get another Return Sphere. So I can finally put Alchemy and First Strike on the same weapon. Okay, Mushroom Rock was God Hand anyway. I believe there was only one chest there. Battle Sight should be... I think it's a Phantom Bangle for Lulu. Something like that. Another one that has 3 elements instead of 4. Okay. I think Lightning's missing. Let's see if it's the same. Yeah, there you go. That's a shame. At least give me the full slot. Okay. So I think there's Cenobia Sands left as well. I think that's the final one. And there, maybe I can see if I can get some Chocobo wings. Okay. Ascalon. This was double AP. Nice. Okay. Right. Yeah, I'll get into a few encounters here, see if I can find a Cactar. And if I can, I've got the pickpocket, so I guess the odds of a Chocobo wing is around 50-50. I didn't hack in any extra Purifying Souls to try to steal 30 of them for no encounters. I guess some smoke bombs would be nice while I'm here. Farming is one of these things where you could literally just do it all day at this stage. So you can never, you can almost never have enough farming. Like technically you could say, oh okay, so once is available now, I can make a bunch of auto protect armors and you can go fight Iron Giants for like 15 hours and collect enough light curtains to give everyone auto protect if you want. So that kind of stuff. But you've got to draw a line somewhere. But this kind of stuff, to be honest, is very useful. I forgot about these. This is what I mean, like Shadow Gems I completely forgot about. But especially considering we're fighting some of the most difficult enemies in the game coming up as random encounters, some extra shadow gems would be good too. So it's one of those. I'll keep doing it until I encounter a cactuar. Even like one chocobo wing could be clutch. Because at the moment Tyze is the only one who can do it. I think Kimari is still quite far away. So this is the best thing about Cenobia, is just because you only encounter the difficult stuff.
I'll be right back.
I'm trying to think a stamina tablet's possible. I don't believe so. Okay, here we go. We've encountered the little critter. Ah, it's an ambush. Here we go. There we go, chocobo wing. Perfect. Well, that's pretty much it. Demi. I think we might not have encountered a single one of these while we were running through the first time, now that I think about it. $10,000 needles, of course. The animation for this is so long. I think we'll get a scan-in on it just because I don't remember if we encountered it. Hardened cacti skin makes items only do half damage, immune to gravity. Use aim. When HP is low, beware. Oof. Okay. I'm probably just going to overdrive just to take this one out. They give a lot of gil and they can give initiative as well. Ah. So I just messaged Pbirdman. He says that he hasn't altered the chest in the Moonflow, so you can still get stamina tablets from there. Like, that's a worthy investment of time as well, to be honest. Let's see if Waka can hit it. Okay. There you go. Second chocobo wing. Alright, now let's knock it out the park. Interesting, the Dragon Killer looks like that. There we go. See you later.
That's how it's done.
Eject that little shit. Didn't get any equipment for my trouble though. But 2 chocobo wings is nice. HP. So I think we're going to get pretty close to the end of our grids. So to me, that says that I've done a pretty decent job of balancing out their levels, because like once you get to Brass's Fine Leon, basically you want to be, I think where the game wants you to be is basically around here, so the end of everyone's natural sphere grid. And then once you have done that and you're moving on to the post game, then you break the level 3 locks and you really start to motor. So I think we've done okay in that sense. Is this one Heiske? Sloga. Yeah, he's not going to get Heiske. Tyus is going to be the only person with that ability. Okay. To be honest, I kind of want to do battle. I'm just going to head in and start fighting. Right, the final showdown with Shin. Let it begin. Okay, let's just go with this for now, and again we'll adjust on the fly. I think maybe start with this. Okay, so we'll start with our usual suspects and see how we do. So let me save over here. Wow, we've almost got all of them. But I still think Comrade probably works best. Yeah, I always tend to default to Comrade, and the other ones are like niche situations. Whoops. Okay, let's do it. The beginning of the end.
Yeehaw! Here we go.
Got a lot of sin battles coming up.
Train.
Okay, so I'll put another save here so I don't have to watch that cutscene. If I need to repeat the battle, which is always a possibility. I made it through Unesco first time, but I did have a few little lucky moments there. Up until that one, I think it was 3-4 boss battles in a row where I need multiple attempts. It's a good chance I could go back to that. Sin hits pretty hard and has delay and stuff too, so it's always actually a pretty dangerous battle if you're not careful. Especially since things like haste run out, so it's extra dangerous. I didn't get any stamina tablets, we'll see if I regret that.
Everyone, back inside.
Here we go! Okay. So I'm trying to remember if my buffs carry through to the next fin. I believe they do, so I should probably get to work. Sorry, this weapon I was changing. So I'm probably going to bring Lulu and Waka in here as like the... Then again, Auron needs it as well because he does so much damage. I'll bring in Waka. And get some cheers in. Let's see how much damage he's doing without them. 297. That's a wonderful start. Then I think before we even really get into it, let's have a look at the spell damage. 1,000. That's really not very good. We'll cheer with these guys. These guys can be like my close quarters, high damage dealing duo. I guess we'll have to look into armor break and see if that's possible. So here's the first swipe. Okay, not too bad. I think we'll just hang tight for now. And Lulu can do a little bit of damage. Or she can cast focus, I guess, while she waits. And Auron can heal when necessary. You can see that damage starting to reduce from Cheer though. Cheer is just one of these abilities that for like newcomers to the game is just so underrated. You just do not realize how much of a difference it makes. It's about like 60% as powerful as Protect, and it doesn't wear off at all. And it also helps, it boosts your attack at the same time. That's just huge. And most of us, me included, just had no idea how useful it was. Okay, so when we're far away, it doesn't seem to really have any other moves here, which is good. So this is how normally you should be able to use Albed potions. And you guys should hopefully have plenty of them when you're here. In the public release. Okay, I think this is the last one I'll do, and then from here we'll get going. Right. So now we'll have to move in.
Closer! Go closer!
Just a minute.
And push for like an armor break kind of thing. Okay, here we go. I'll probably cast a Hasker while I'm waiting for shit to happen.
We're going in.
Hopefully we don't get the blurring, like the double thing when we move closer. Okay. Let's try it now. Still only 1,000. It's not great. So let me try a frag grenade. This is going to cause delay. Oof. Yeah, but oh, it's got a sleep effect as well. Cura. Ouch. Okay. Heh. So what if I cast Reflect on it? How would that help? It still seems pretty armored to me, so it's counter-attacking quite often. And Oren seems to keep falling asleep, which is not good. It's looking difficult to deal damage. Okay. We'll pull back again.
Go back! Farther away!
I can't remember the last time I did this for a Gravija. Normally I just take the hit, but I won't this time. Toss another frag grenade, see if it helps. I think she'll die from the counter here. It seems to counter everything. Oh, no, okay, it didn't. Okay, I'm hoping that means that it's not going to hit us. Okay, it did. Oren being asleep is just a pain in the ass. Let's see what happens when Waka tries to hit again. No, definitely doesn't look like it's been arm broken to me. She's got SOS haste right now. So I'm going to start to protect people because we're going to get hit with a lot of counter attacks. I'm hoping she survives. Okay, good. Right, we should all be good here. At least the overdrive gauges are charging pretty quick as well now. Right. I'm going to try and stay on the attack here. I just want to see when it's going to counter with Cura, if at all. And based on that, I'll decide whether to cast Reflect or not. It's too far away to toss items, right? Yeah, okay. Now, did I teach Waka Armor Break? I remember something like that. Oh, I taught him Mug. Okay. I'm curious just to see what you can mug here. Mega Potion, okay. 300 damage though is terrible. Okay. Got plenty of MP to play with here, so let's just give people useful stuff. I think we'll get the exact team I want out here first, and then we'll speed things up. I'm going to move in again soon. Right. Cool. Okay, let's move in again, because I think it used to have 65,000 HP, so we really got to do more damage here.
Closer! Go closer!
Just a minute.
This battle's going to take about 4 weeks. Definitely taking less damage too, so that's good. Need to give Orin some kind of sleep ward or something. Should probably still stick to SOS Haste. Yeet. Okay, back in. Okay, let's shoot for a mental break here. 2,600. Oof. Actually, unit's gonna get taken out here. Warren seems to get put to sleep every time. That's not good. So I think it used Cura on its turn rather than it being like a counter. But yeah, regen definitely makes a difference. I'm gonna. Okay, I think we're doing more damage now. That's good. Okay, hopefully Orange should wake up now. Wow. Was that a critical hit? Why did that happen? But Gravija usually doesn't hit super hard, so I'm hoping it's not too bad. Negation. Ah, shit. There was a number of positive buffs you could have before you got negated. I think. Shit, did I lose them all? Ugh. Yep, I lost them all. Okay, this, if it counterattacks now, Yuna dies. So I have to be very careful. we're going to get hit pretty hard from this. I just want to see if a Lunar Curtain reduces the damage from Gravigia. It does, yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure Gravigia is a gravity-based one in the sense that it will do damage based on a percentage. It's another reason why Shell definitely helps. Okay. It's back down to 1,000 damage. Does negation remove negative... Ah, shit. That's not good. Can I power break? Yeah, I thought so. But you can see, sometimes it counters, sometimes it doesn't. It's a little bit hit and miss in that sense. You see, because of the delay, got 2 hits in a row there. That's basically how you get game overs against Sin here. When it starts doing that, look, 3. Horrible. This is where alchemy comes in. Hopefully saving us. But when you've got slow characters like Lulu and Auron, it's really difficult to keep up. So that's why Lulu is very difficult to work with as well, because she's not a great tank, and she's very slow as well. And if magic's not doing a huge amount of damage, she's just not that useful. So because of the counter attacks, it's just difficult to get damage done. Okay. Just trying to protect myself from the effects of this delay if I can. So Cura seems a little bit random to me, like sometimes it's used, sometimes it's not. But there you go, negation again. So I think when everybody has haste as well, especially, then that's not something you can really do. Ah, okay. So it's proving hard to keep up because of the counter attack. Only got 1 healing spring left. And it hits like, I think it's a harder variant when it does that, which is a problem. The states effects wise, other than sleep, I'm not really seeing much, which is a good sign. Going to be using these Albed potions, man. Once you've got the airship, this is how you play it, really. because they should normally be fairly easy to farm, so you're always going to be after them. Okay, let's see if this hit. No. Armor break just not working again. It just makes it so difficult to deal damage. We'll keep trying. I need to look up the rules for negation because it's such an important part of this battle that if you get it wrong, it's going to really drag it on. Okay. But you can see Alchemy plus Albed Potion keeping me in the game here. But I need to take a second to do a bit of research here. Okay, so the negation mechanics have always been a little bit complicated for these battles. Normally you're strong enough that it doesn't really matter, but when you're not, it's worth thinking about. So stuff like after ram / smack has been used, the counter is reset. Character performs an action +1, Aeon performs an action +2. So if there's armor break or mental break, it goes up by 2 points the first time, then up by 1 point the second time. I'm just giving you guys these numbers so you know that it's quite complicated. Protect, 0 points on the middle character, interesting. 1 point on... Wow, okay, that's really interesting. Total points of -3 equals negation counter. It's too complicated to even just bother explaining it here, but interesting. What I gather from this is that you can put the middle person under protect status and that doesn't affect them. And regen isn't part of the counter too, so that's kind of cool. I mean, unfortunately it shows that it has no resistance here, but it definitely has some kind of resistance. That's not hard to see. Okay, so the middle person can have protect, which is of course Orin. I mean, I do wonder if I could even get an armor break to work. I don't think I've seen it work yet. Then I could go far and just let Waka put some work in. So negation is like a chance-based system as well. It's not like it gets used after a certain counter. It's just the more positive stasis you have, and the more negatives you inflict sin with, the greater the chance of it using negation. That's kind of how it works. Obviously, I have no idea what the mechanics for Cura are. But the fact that we've got 2 people asleep is annoying. Yep. Because our 2 quick characters fell asleep. But you can see the percentage-based damage of Gravija there. Right, as long as we don't hit it, we should be fine. Right, let's give Riku a tap. I really need to see this armor break work. Ah, there you go, it has worked. Okay, that's good. Now, let's get out of here for a while and really try and get some damage done.
Go back! Farther away!
Okay. Okay, cool. So I think when you're far away, the negation type that it uses only negates one character, which is an added bonus. And this is weaker than the ramming attack, so it's not too bad. Now, it's time for Waka to shine a little bit for once. It's been a while actually. There you go. Only 2,000 still. Not a huge amount, but definitely better. So these two together can do about 3,000 damage per round. We'll do this for a little while and have Orin tanking. Then again, I can protect the middle person. So I'll have that be Riku, so I can heal more easily. And then I think I'm thinking, should I haste Waka or not? I might just leave it like this for now. So really got to get some damage in. And we'll just have to give Lulu some ether when it's time. Galaxy Quake. Ooh, this is a new one. Okay, here we go. Whoa! Whoa! Sheesh. That was hardcore. Okay. So that we can't exploit the long distance game, Pbirdman has said nope. Galaxy Quake, huh? Okay. I'm trying to save my Mega Phoenixes if I can. As long as I don't see negation and that armor break stays on there, I'm still in business. At least this this attack doesn't contain any delay, so it's not as bad. Let me see what haste does to the negator value. I'm wondering if I should move in or not. I'm probably going to move in.
Closer! Go closer!
So that Orin can do the big damage. Okay. We'll get him in ether as well for a bit more haste.
Don't be falling now!
Waka also has a sleep-proof armor. I should make use of that. Right now, actually. Okay. Oof, Waka took a lot of damage from that. But again, until I see negation, I should be okay. And Riku's got to try and keep people alive until then. Yeah, I don't want to get smacked twice in a row, so I'm just going to wait. Getting smacked twice in a row is just always the... Look at that delay. Only Riku got a turn, even though I switched weapons with Waka on the previous turn. It's really brutal. It's horrible delay. But I do need a few hits before that negation comes. Okay. Good. I think this happens every 4th turn. It's always a marathon against this guy. I don't want to use any more positive statuses, I'm a bit worried. Just not going to do anything, I think. Okay. Good chunk of damage. We're going to get hit hard with this Ravija now. But we can recover. Okay, so now we're doing a little bit better. I think while the armor break is here, I might as well use some overdrives. I want to take a chance on Haste Orin here. The more hits he gets, the better. Yeah, because them Curas are coming. We got come on! Negation just comes too quickly. I shouldn't have hasted him. Bastard. Okay. See again now if she uses something, she gets taken out. God's sake. Oh wait, actually, it's Tidus that gets taken out. Right, so let's go back to doing this again. Got to keep trying here. Right. I was going to put Lulu in, but she's just so slow that I'd rather not. I still want to try and haste Orin. I've got to do something here. We've still got another one of these Finns to take out. Let's test if armor break has worked. Nope. Yeah, after it's charged up for Gravija, it won't counter-attack from what I've seen. That's something. Okay. It's going to have to be Albed Potions keeping me alive here. And of course, a lot of these battles just depend on how lucky you get with things like Armor Break, how quickly they work, how many times you see Negation, and that kind of shit. It's another battle where you're seeing the value of cheer. At least the cure isn't too powerful. Yeah, just keep healing, man. Because anyhow you get hit twice, you're in big trouble. Okay. Just have to keep working until we see that armor break happen. Taking much less damage now. Okay. Now would be a great time for armor break to have worked. Yes, okay, good. Oh man, it negated again. Oh, fuck you. I'm not bothering with positive statuses. Seriously? I just got armor break working, man. Ugh. It's only plus 1 point every time that you put armor break on though. It shouldn't be like this. Fuck this. I'm just going to see how much damage we do anyway. Okay, well, just over 3,000. Just going to start unloading more overdrives. Fuck this. We're plugging away, but we're probably around halfway, maybe less. I'm trying to up the ante, but it just won't let me. Be a lot of Albed potions used by the end of this. But again, good thing about negation is that it won't remove the cheer that I have. I'm just going to keep hasting Auron every time. It's one of the only ways to really make more progress. So I'm going to play a little bit more risky now. Negation on the first turn. Okay, now. It feels like when you do hit it with armor break, it just counters with it most of the time. I just cannot get Auron into any kind of haste. And he doesn't have SOS haste either. Ugh, 2 of them fell asleep. This is the kind of shit that causes game overs. At least the overdrives are charging pretty fast here. Auron's got double overdrive too, which is helping. Gonna keep hasting. Look at that. Look, without haste, he's nowhere. Then again, his turn is the bloody same. What? That's some bullshit. I'm gonna reflect. At least maybe get some of those cures back. I was immune to it. Fuck you. Oh, unleash Lulu's overdrive here. Why not? It's become that kind of battle. Yeah, 6 seems to be my number anyway. But barely 2,000. I don't know if it's because of mental break. Well, not having mental break. Oh yeah, let's see what happens when you mix 2 underdog secrets together. Sunburst, okay. So this is still very OP, I would say. If you wanna make life much easier, use Sunburst. Ah, it doesn't break the damage limit, interesting. Okay, well at least you have a guaranteed quad 9 damage move. So it's totally up to you if you want to use it or not. It's not for me to say. I think I'll probably use it now and then in a pinch. If the battle's looking very tanky.
Everyone, hold on to something. Here we go.
Okay, so there we go. Managed to take one out, but it was a struggle. HP sphere 1. Ugh. It's for Lulu again. Why do they keep giving these status ones to Lulu?
Got it!
Couldn't have done it without you. All right. Everyone look sharp. Time to hit the other side.
Easy for you to say.
Okay. I think before we start with this battle, I want to have a look at whether the situation is any different for the right fin. I do remember it being a little bit different. The AI is not identical. So let's have a quick look. Okay, it's looking similar, but I believe the odds of it counter-attacking with a smack are a little bit lower than it was before. That's the only difference. That's what I've seen. But when it's far away, I believe it attacks more frequently. It looks a bit more powerful now, which is shit. So same deal. If the person in the middle having protect doesn't seem to increase the negation counter, so it seems like something you can do. Again, we've got to get to work on armor breaking as soon as possible. Okay, here we are. So it was immune to reflect anyway, so that wasn't going to help. So we have a few turns before that first reply is going to come. I think this one's defense is even higher. Yeah, it hasn't worked. Nope. Right, there's that first move. Oof. 2000 is hitting even harder. Wow. Okay. If I don't recover Riku with full HP, she's going to die. And we've got delay problems as well. So I guess we're going to have to try and stay alive until negation. Riku dying there was really a bad situation. I'm just worried about the double smack right now. Let's just see what happens. Okay. If I'd have known, I would have revived Riku. Okay, we can get a free hit in now. Right. Okay, good. We'll bring in Tidus just because he's very low on HP. But he won't die from Gravesia, so these cheers will help Riku survive that little bit more. Thankfully, Gravija has no delay. Otherwise, that'd be really, really nasty. It's a very expensive cheer, but why not? We're not doing much else. Then again, I could have stolen maybe another extra Mega Potion. Okay. Right, here we go. Okay, armor break has happened. That's good. X potion, okay. That counter is just brutal. Brutal. Keep people alive here, man. He's curing a lot, though. That's not good. Thankfully, Auron's doing pretty big damage, so he should be able to negate that to some extent. But look how far down he is. But 3,000 from Tidus isn't too bad. Can live with that. Okay, good. So Gravija seems to come more quickly in this one. Again, Auron not getting a turn. The rare steel used to be a supreme gem from one side. So I think as long as we keep the armor break on there, we're in with a shout. Now if it counters on this first hit, then we're in big trouble. So just so slow. I'm hoping the AI script is correct here in that sense. That it does seem very interesting that the person in the middle using Protect doesn't increase the odds of negation happening at all. That's a really interesting detail that I wouldn't have realized. Oh, nice. First quad 9 we've seen, I think, in the entire game. Whoa, that was big. But I need to get Yuna out of there soonish. Ugh, negation again. I think maybe it's because Yuna and Auron are on at the same time. Oh, it's only on... No, okay. For a second I thought it was only on one character. Okay. Auron's turn is down in the dumps again, as always. So I think we've got to wait until there's a... it charges up for another Gravija and go from there. Try and hit some more armor breaks. I think we will get there, but it's just going to take a lot of work. Okay. I mean, his turn is so far away that I feel like finding out. Damn it. It's going to be 2 turns in a row, so again I'm going to wait. Okay. At least the overdrives are going to come a little sooner. It's just really such little damage. Oh, fuck your negation, seriously. Honestly, a lot of the battle is contingent on how many times negation is used. I feel like armor break must have worked, so that's why we saw negation. Mega potion it up. Thing is, he's got protect, so I think maybe I've got to move him into the middle. Yeah, I think he has to move. Hold on. Gonna get Yuna to dispel his. Oh, okay, she doesn't have any more. That's good. Okay, that's better. The trouble is there's just so much delay from using armor break as well that all in all it just makes it much more difficult. Oof, 2,260 on Yuna. Fucking hell. That was a huge hit. That was a huge hit. Just got to hang tight here. I was wondering whether I should have high potioned her to give her the like all the way up, but I thought surely not. That 200 HP is not going to make the difference, and of course it did. Ugh. The fact that it's curing like this and you can't cast reflect on it is just a pain in the butt. Okay, well, let's see if it's worked. Okay, well that's something. Yeah, then he doesn't get a turn for about 6 weeks. So I should probably still hit here, I think. While the going's good. I'll save the overdrive for when he doesn't have, for when armor break isn't afflicted. So let's bring Walker in. Let's get some extra hits in here. Got to do what we can. There you go. There's the negation. It didn't take long. Yeah, we don't even have any positive stasis anymore, but it seems like even having armor break is enough, because it should be a +1 the second time, so it only has like 1 negation point, but just Just being a bastard. Okay. Getting some more overdrives in. Probably not going to do so well with element reels, but let's see. I'd be happy with 3,000. Nope. Yeah, I didn't think it was going to do well. Shooting star. 5,000. Okay. Then again, if Waka dies on the next bump, then we'll be in trouble. So we'll try and keep him alive. Don't be falling now. Look at that double overdrive from Warren. Kicking in. Okay. It's just curing so regularly, and it's just so hard to get damage done. Until armor break, I can only hit for like 400, so it's just so much work to do. That's why I've got to make use of these sunbursts and that kind of stuff, otherwise it's not going to happen. What was I trying to do? Oh yeah. Come on in. There we go. There we go. Go on, have a negation. You know you want to. Negation's like the most annoying move ever. It just doesn't allow you to get any momentum in the battle. But we should get an overdrive soon for Riku. So that's something. Right. I'm going to toss a Poison Fang. That's probably still some of the best damage output I have from Riku. It's one Cura's worth, normally. Ugh, it's got half. Bastard. Okay, this should give me a couple of overdrives. Well, at least one, I believe. Okay. Right, I'm going to go for the sunburst again. So I'm pretty sure if you can break the damage limit, this should do 19,900. But I think it used to be able to do it even if you couldn't break the damage limit. I think that's what's so good about it, but not anymore. Right, let's haste my boy Auron up, I think. Oof, Riku fell asleep for that one. Yep, this is why we got the double hit. I think it's over. So Riku falling asleep on that hit caused me a game over after about an hour of gameplay. That's the worst kind of game over. She's only fallen asleep maybe twice or 3 times over the entire thing. I've never liked this battle. When you're not like really powerful, it's always a tough battle to deal with. Just because it's so hard to do damage and you're at the mercy of how often you see negation. And I went into the wrong slot, which cost me another 20 seconds, as if I haven't wasted enough time already. That's the worst. It's always been a shitty battle. It always has. It really always has. Okay, right. So this is a much better armor. Let me see if I've got SOS haste available to me. I'm gonna have to start really making some SOS. Oh, you need chocobo wings for that. Fuck. Okay. Okay, she has no sleep proof at all. Yeah, see, I don't have any sleeping powders for this. Is it worth going to steal some more? See, he doesn't have sleep ward either. Okay, I'm going to take another few minutes here to get some more sleeping powders. Okay, so because I already wasted about an hour and a half on that stupid battle, I decided to just hack the sleeping grenades that I was going to steal, so I thought, fuck it. It's getting to a stage where I really do need to be more efficient now, because otherwise this recording is just going to take too long. So I really got to move. Now, Oren has some sleep proof. I think sleep ward is probably enough too, but sleep proof I guess is good. Okay. Now I'm going to go get an armor or two to give these people a bit more HP as well. I think that could be useful. Because 15,000 for 10% plus 3 more slots. Okay.
Thank you.
Gonna equip that one on Riku. Obviously, we're going to reserve this. I'm not going to use it on that. Okay, something like that for her. That's fine. I think I'll make pretty much the same one for Tidus as well and have those 3 be the main. Because I've got frag grenades, I'm not going to go the Lulu route. She's just not. I just can't get enough damage done like that, I think.
Thank you.
So we're going to have to go all guns blazing with Oren, Tidus and Riku, I think. This time we're going to kick some ass. I mean, Waka's overdrive was pretty useless there too, so... And none of the status effects that Waka has is going to influence this battle, so... Fuck it. Okay... He can't get the HP plus 5. I mean, at this stage, since these are all things I can just farm, I don't mind it too much. Alright, okay. So there you go. This is the new setup. And we'll see how we do. Riku's up to 3,400 with SOS Protect, so hopefully that makes things a little better. Oren having SOS Haste would have made a big difference, but that's something I'll leave as a last resort. If I'm really struggling, then I might have to get some chocobo wings, because you can steal them, as you would have seen. So I might have to hack some of those into my file too. But at this stage it's getting very reminiscent of like the higher level no sphere grid kind of challenges where you're forced to farm stuff like to have a reasonable shot at winning a battle. So like in this battle, to go in without any kind of sleep protection is just, it's suicide. You can't really do it. I'm pretty sure it never used to have a sleep touch effect. That's new, but it can make a huge difference, as you're seeing. I literally lost that battle because Riku fell asleep at that exact time, so I can't let that happen again. If you die twice for exactly the same reason, then obviously you're being a bit silly. So normally that would have meant taking like another 15-20 minutes to farm those, but obviously I don't need to waste my time with that shit anymore. Okay, I had to take a little break. Back for round 2. So yeah, at least I've got my frag grenades back. What can I do while I'm here? I guess maybe do some luck as well, because some of those critical hits could make a difference. And they'll stay for the next battle as well, so... Basically, every time Riku gets an overdrive, we're gonna have to use Starburst. Okay, Auron can just wait. Maybe this time I can be a bit less wasteful of my resources. Well, I don't think I wasted that many last time, but I might be able to save a few more. Okay. Let's put that regen back on Auron. And then we can start moving in. I'm pretty much not going to use haste at all in this battle, aside from like maybe freshly after seeing negation or something like that. Every little helps. If we need to swap Yuna in now and then to do something, at least she's got a few extra cheers. Okay. There we go.
Don't beef.
Don't beef. We're beefing alright. Okay. No fucking around. This time, Sin is gonna get it. Not gonna hold back on this one. There's a chance it might not counter overdrives, actually. We'll wait to see if it does. I feel like that might be a tactic in and of itself. Only attack with overdrives. So you only have to face a few smacks and no negation. Okay. I'm going to use a Mega Potion straight off the bat here. Keep us alive. Go. 1,000 is still a lot of damage. So yeah, I think we still play to haste Orin here whenever we can. Because it's still luck based. I think the more hits Orin gets in, the better it's going to be for everybody. Okay, maybe we've got lucky. Nope. Damn it. I feel like the frag grenades never work. It's only when Orin does it that they work. I don't know if he's like immune to... He takes half damage from items, but I don't know if it is like half as potent as well. I'm not sure how that works. So these three all have SOS Protect now, which is kind of cool. I'm going to deliver a normal hit on the first one. Yeah, as you can see, no frag grenade has worked up until this point. I don't think it worked in the first battle either, from what I can recall. There you go. Okay, even if it gets a double hit here, should be okay. Orin still has haste, by the way. Ah! You see, again, negation just comes straight away. And he loses his regen too. That's why negation just a horrible situation all round. But there's not too much you can do about it. It's gonna happen. Okay, Orin gets his turn soon. So that's nice. I'm just gonna keep hasting him, I don't care. Okay, well this one came quick. Honestly, it feels like such an unpredictable battle because of when negation happens. And the counter and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, that didn't go great. We'll leave Riku out because I want her overdrive gauge to charge. Yeah, so haste plus armor break almost always results in negation pretty immediately. So next thing, to be honest, without armor break though, you just can't win the battle unless you pretty much rely only on overdrives. At least we haven't had anyone fall asleep yet from the smack counter, so that's a good sign. I'm going to start unleashing overdrives and stuff here. Auron and Riku should get their next overdrive at a similar time. Lay the smack down. Okay. It's just because of the fact that Auron's so slow, plus using armor break, plus the delay from the smack, it's like 3 or 4 turns to 1, and it's just so ridiculously slow that it's got to be something you can do. But the quicker you go, I think the quicker you can force a negation. The quicker you can force a Gravija, so in that sense it's pretty good. Yeah, there's just so little you can do here. It's like, okay, we'll do 400 more damage. Really limited damage output. Oh, nice. Okay. Well, that was a bonus. Get everyone up to peak health. It's probably going to negate this time, but at least I got 6,000 in. Got a double. Double plus. It just really doesn't want Auron to hit it while its armor broken. It's doing everything it can to stop it. I'm sure that negation is going to come before Auron gets the hit. That, my friends, is why this boss is a bastard. Literally, it was 1 turn away, and now it got 4 moves in before Auron got a chance to hit it. See, look, now by the time Auron can hit, it's already too late. It's really annoying. Okay. We're not doing too bad though. I think we're doing better than the previous run. And we've got more overdrives coming soon. So I think this is just how we're going to have to handle this. Pretty sure I don't have anything that's going to do any kind of big damage. If it's taking half, it's going to only do about 600 damage with this. So I still think the Poison Fang is the most damaging move that we have. So no matter what, she only gets 1 move. Wow. Okay. Every little helps. Still almost 1,000, that's pretty good. Overdrive's launching. Is it enough? Yes, alright, good. Now. I'll probably Mega Potion it just so that Riku can get on with it and use the overdrive. Alright, excellent. I think we'll keep pushing on with these. Probably one set of overdrives away from winning. Okay. Just make sure I can survive the smacks. Again, no one asleep, so that's looking good. Wow. Give me some turns, why don't you? Okay, Tyre's going to get an overdrive soon. Look at Oren. He's nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Still going to get 2 turns. I think, yeah, Oren lost 4 turns after that overdrive, even with haste now. That's ridiculous. Keep the pressure on. But I think this team's doing pretty well so far. Overdrive, might as well use it. Yeah, that's not bad. About 3,200-ish. Seen plenty worse. So Oren was supposed to get 2 turns before this. Let's see what happens now. See, he lost both turns. That's how heavy the delay is from this. It's really horrible. I really don't know how this works, honestly. I got hit 3 times in a row, even though Oren was supposed to get 2 turns. Yes, the CTB here baffles me. Oren still got haste. And if you notice, he's still 2 turns behind. I don't know. I give up. I give up trying to understand how that works. Sometimes it smacks me, I get the next turn. Sometimes it smacks me twice in a row. Or 3 times in a row, even though Oren's in haste. And would have got 2 turns after the first smack. If there was no delay. So, yeah, figure that one out. Anyway, it's charging up the overdrive, so that's one advantage. But it's just making it hard to just do damage. I just can't get Oren turns, that's the biggest problem here. I mean, the next resort would be to see if I can try and get piercing somehow onto someone like Tyler, someone who's quicker, so that Oren doesn't have to be the one doing all the damage. Because Lulu's just as slow as Oren, so that doesn't help at all. Okay, so Oren finally gets a turn. Lauren's turn's been pushed down hard again. Once that armor break sticks, if you can just get 2 or 3 turns, or if it's like around, or if it's around Gravija time, then it's just not so bad. But oh, as you can see, it hasn't worked again. Because why would it? Where has it ever worked? I think if he has upped the resistance to armor break, he's really got to remove that, because the battle's tedious enough as it is, and this just doesn't make it any better at all. So that's something that's got to change. Try armor break one more time in case there's a charging core coming up. Charge the core, come on. Okay, good. That's also fine. So we did better on this one. But I think the second fin hits even harder. Okay. Got 4 exposure to that and a violation. Okay. Okay, so let's continue. I think we can pretty much just move in. We don't have to do much else. We'll give Orin an ether, because he's going to be trying to do some more armor breaking. Yeah, that swipe hurts. Deuce. I don't know if the cheers have worn off from the last one. I can't tell. I don't think it has, but because the power level is different, it's hard to tell. Okay, here we go again. Hopefully Sin remains motionless for this one. And we can get going. That's alright, we haven't even damaged you yet. Calm down. Calm down, yo. There we go. But yeah, negation very quickly. Fine. It's not having that. Okay, here we go. Now the fun begins. It just hits super duper hard. It might be another game over. I think I might have gone. You see, again, why didn't it attack again this time? Either there's 2 different variations. One has delay and one doesn't. I'm not really sure. In any case, 2000 was a huge hit. So I feel like maybe my cheers are gone. So I'll be very careful. I'm not going to haste Orin because negation comes even more quickly this time. Okay. So it seems to counter with negation when you armor break it now, from what I'm seeing. I don't even have any other positive statuses. So he must have played with the formula there, because that's not normally how it is. That's definitely not how it used to be. Okay. Not much else to do right now. Okay. I decided to just haste go, just to see what's going to happen. Instead of armor breaking, I might just work with this instead. Give everyone to absolute maximum HP. Just attack normally. There you go. Critical still does 5,000, so screw it. Yeah, so I think the cheers wear off for battle too, so you've got to make sure you do it again. Right, let's mix again. I feel like the biggest influencer for negation is still the fact that it's armor broken. Even though on paper it doesn't seem like it should be, but... let's just do damage while we can. Okay. Still going to use my overdrive here. Just because I don't think it counters it, so it's just free damage. Okay, not too bad. I'm probably going to haste her again here. Okay. Oren's turn, of course, is still nowhere to be found. He's just so exceedingly slow. I mean, thank God he is, because that's one of the few things that does balance him. I mean, look at these crazy turns that we're getting. Hey, it's an extra quick 2,000 damage. At least she's kind of cancelling out the Cura increase. Better than nothing. Oren's going to get a turn, so I'm going to wait for this. And laser smackdown too. Because it's going to use negation anyway, I'm not wasting time with with armor break. Okay. I think just to be very safe, I'm going to use this anyway. Okay, this is looking better. Haven't seen negation as many times now. He says. So we'd have ended up with like a 5,000 damage from Aura, which is not too bad at all. Nothing to lose here, so just do damage. Okay, no delay to using arm break on this one. Keep at it. Nice. So negation will come soon, but at least we've got an extra chunk out there. Okay. This guy is currently... Okay, let's try it now. It's the most productive spell of damage we've done against it. So armor broken, look at this damage. Made a lot of difference. Okay, we're probably going to get smacked here, so I feel like I should... Or an overdrive coming up. So going to get a third. Yeah, it really wants to take me out now. Oof, Tide has just got taken out. 3 smacks and the core gathers energy. But, most importantly, no negation. You can even use Gravidra if it really wants. It didn't. Okay, good. Phew. So Auron is going to get a hit on it while it's still armor broken, so that's good. Does he have SOS haste right now? I think he does, okay. But can it use negation after... Probably can. Just so there's some more overdrive gauge being charged here with Ravija. Okay. I think we've got to do this right now. Because remember, we go straight into another battle after this, so even if we end it here, can't take a break. Well, I can save state, but I'm not going to rely on that. Ooh, was that it? There we go. Got it. Okay, so second time round we got it. I think the most I've had to do other than Isaru is 3 attempts. I haven't needed more than that for anything.
Deku-chan.
Fred? Farija Umo Pakia.
Pidra Shike. Dek Noga.
De Drid Lindpa.
Okay, so yes, I had to cheapen / refine down my strategy, but we managed to make it. Another level 3 Key Sphere and a Steel Blaze. That Stone Strike, I wonder. Okay, so another battle coming up. No rest.